Good morning, afternoon, and good night to those who are watching this. And today I wanna talk about what the Bible said about anger. And this is coming from a guy who has an anger issue for basically his entire life, and let's talk about it. First off, I wanna tell you about a story because around lockdown, I was a heavy gamer. In every class or almost every single second, I'll be playing games with my friend or by myself. And whenever I got killed and I lose the game or I die in a funny way, I'll just be blasting the F word, cursing the guy that killed me and hoping his entire family, go to hell. And it goes on, and the issue just keeps getting worse until I was in middle school, and I was very sensitive to criticism, to critics, for a long time. And when people criticize me, I'll just throw my anger out on them, calling. For example, if someone threw 2 critics on me, I threw 4 critics back on him, and the critics weren't even related to the topic. I just threw some personal attack, and yeah. And when I was in grade 8, there's some kid that is annoying. They were annoying me, and then that just built my anger issue more. And then I started taking my anger on my parents and maybe sometimes my friends when they are doing something that I kind of dislike or making me feel like an outsider. But it's better now, okay? And before I found Christ, after I found Christ, I still have an anger issue. I guess my anger issue just kind of went away for maybe just a month ago when I started trading, because it really train your emotion. Trading is 30% skill, 70% emotion. So let's get into the Bible verse. No, before that, I want to tell another story where it becomes the worst of the worst, which is actually also in a few months ago. It was holiday, winter break, and me and my friend, we were playing games, like the games that are related to war, and then we were just going out war with someone raiding people base, and when they raid us, and we lost, we will just curse them. Just like a typical like a typical 14 years old kid who lost, and then he just screamed the N-word or just type the N-word out. No, his weapon is the N. It's the N-I-G-G-E. Yeah, you know the last letter. And we were just what? Just cursing them, But until I started trading, and at first I was very angry that I lost some money. My ego was hurt bad, right? And then I traded more and more, and I lose more money and more money. And I eventually learned how to control my emotion, and starting to control my emotion. Okay, so let's control my emotion on this trade. Boom, I won a trade, and then it goes on. I guess this is where I got my anger issue from, and also from God when I read the Bible, because the Bible is really strict about getting angry with with someone. So now let's talk about teaching. Now let's talk about the Bible verse about anger. In Matthew 5, verse 21, you have heard that our ancestors were told, "You must not murder. If you commit murder, you are subject to judgment." But I say, if you are even angry with someone, you are subject to judgment. If you call someone an idiot, bro, this is literally me. You are in danger of being brought before the court. And if you curse someone, you're in danger of the fires of hell, bro. And yeah, I guess, okay, if you're watching this, I bet that one of you, or you have probably even called someone an idiot or the N-word, even worse, for once in your life. But the Bible is actually straight about this. See, if you even call someone an idiot, you are subjected to judgment. If you curse someone, hell is coming for you, bro. And curse someone doesn't mean like you just like speak some spells upon him. No, it's like typical words that we usually say, like F you, KYS, ni. Yeah, you know the next. And it just goes on. We are probably cursing people in our day-to-day life, and we weren't even realizing it. And the funny thing, the thing is, when I see that one bro, and when I see him in the street, in school corridor, and I just ask, you haven't died one? And then and then he also said, I haven't died. And then we just like through this, like what the boy says. And right now I guess I guess it's still like good though, as long as it doesn't touch, as long as it doesn't curse someone, or talk against what the Bible teach. Maybe you threw some harmless jokes with the boy, and yeah, I guess it's fine. But like, really, control your emotion and anger. You can actually take your anger out to the Lord by praying and just speaking what's in your heart, letting the Lord know that your anger, and putting your anger into the Lord. You don't cuss God, okay? You don't just swear to him. You speak to him with the voice, with the voice you have when you're angry. And then you put your anger on God, so you won't put your anger on someone else. God would rather you put your anger on him than his son and daughter of his. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace.